Learn to discern. There is a famous Burmese Buddhist saying that goes like this. Those who know both those who know and those who don't know. Those who don't know neither. The main thing, however, is to know what you know and how you came to know it, as well as know what you don't know and how you could know it. The essence of this statement is learn to discern the difference between the direct personal experience of something, the facts, the truth, the reality of that thing, and the projections, beliefs, and opinions it inspires. R.D. Laing said it this way: the range of what we think and do is limited by what we fail to notice. And because we fail to notice that we fail to notice, there is little we can do to change until we notice how failing to notice shapes our thoughts and deeds. As we increasingly fail to notice, Gore Vidal explains, societies grow decadent, and the language grows decadent too. Words are used to disguise, not illuminate action. You liberate a city by destroying it. Words are to confuse so that at election time people will solemnly vote against their own best interests. Thus, the manipulation of the mind occurs, or in the words of Noam Chomsky, we have what is known as the manufacturing of consent. For example, to us Tibetans, the phrase "the liberation of Tibet," in its moral and spiritual implications, is based upon a deadly mockery, states the Manifesto of Tibetan Leaders at the International Commission of Jurists in 1959. The country of a free people was invaded and occupied under the pretext of liberation. Liberation from whom and what? Ours was a happy country with a solvent government and a contented people until the Chinese invasion in 1950 and the subsequent genocide of 1 million Tibetan people. Doublethink is an integral concept in George Orwell's dystopian novel, 1984. He writes, doublethink is the power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one's mind simultaneously and accepting both of them, to tell deliberate lies while genuinely believing in them, to forget any facts that has become inconvenient, and then, when it becomes necessary again, to draw it back from oblivion for just so long as it is needed. To deny the existence of objective reality and all the while take account of the reality which one denies. All this is indispensably necessary. Carl Jung reminds us we should know what our convictions are and stand for them. Upon one's own philosophy, conscious and unconscious, depends one's ultimate interpretation of the facts. Therefore, it is wise to be as clear as possible about one's subjective principles. As the person is, so will be their ultimate truth. Leon Trotsky reminds us of the task at hand. The historic ascent of humanity, taken as a whole, may be summarized as a succession of victories of consciousness over blind forces in nature, in society, and man and woman, himself and herself.